Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Curseof and welcome back to another video. Today we are here for the finals of the August 2020 tournament that I hosted over on my Discord. If you're not already a part of my Discord, it's always in the description. Head over to my Discord. What are you doing? Come on. Anyway, we have a couple players here. Both are actually French players, which is very, very interesting. We have R. Pierre Rick at the bottom here and Art LeQuint at the top. And yeah, this should be a pretty interesting match. And as I'm sure most of you guys probably expected at this point, we're joined by my commentary partner, Rook's Table.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for having me again, Cursive. Yeah, so R. Pierrick, I've never seen this guy before until this tournament you hosted. And then Art LeQuint, he's been playing for quite a while. Actually, I think the last match that I put up on my channel features Art LeQuint, so he has certainly been around. He's playing in all these tournaments, and he is here to win.
No, yeah, definitely. He has been doing absolutely phenomenal. He won the very first tournament of this format, and I think he has topped every single tournament this format. So that's pretty crazy.
Please tell me, are these guys both French?
Yes, they are both from the French community.
That is interesting. All right. And we're seeing two inner conflicts? Okay, so conflict warrior for sure.
Yep, so we got a nice little conflict mirror on the go here from the French community. Apparently conflict is their deck by the looks of it here. And yeah, charging guy
is
set one.
Anytime soon. It seems like it's making a really big it's a really big presence, especially with Jinzo out. But really solid, easy setup for Art LeQuint here with a charging guy and a set and pass. And look at that. Yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot of this. Charging guy, set, pass. Are we gonna try and slam into
set two
back row? Yeah, that's a pass. Okay, just getting it set up.
Now, does Art have the Jinzo right now? Because that would be potentially game.
Honestly, yeah, right? Because you just inter-conflict the other charging Gaia, and then you tribute it for Jinzo. Oh, no.
Yep, there it is. No. Pay 2,000, take that Gaia, tribute that off for a Jinzo, and do you have Offerings or Sphere?
Oh, my God. That's game. That's freaking game unless you have Offerings or Sphere. Wow, I didn't realize how great this deck. People have gotten this deck down to a science now. Oh my God!
And that's what this deck does.
I've ever seen on stream or on commentary with you.
Oh
that's
my God!
Unreal. Is that how that sounds? I'm gonna play this deck.
I'm gonna play this deck.
I'm gonna play this deck now. Oh man, that's good.
This is just better. They can't play around Parasite. They can't set and say, "Well, you can't Parasite me now. You give me that monster."
Oh, it happened so fast. Yeah, it happened way too fast. What was that, turn 3?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That was it.
What really good stuff from Art LeQuint having the Jinzo in his hand. I wonder how many he runs. Probably runs like 2, but must have been a really good hand for him.
Yeah, you definitely see people at minimum running 2, and a lot of people still running 3 as well, because you want to see that tribute so often, because it just opens up that game almost 100% of the time.
And I'm wondering, you can't even be hesitant and not summon your monster, because if you let him have it, he would attribute it for Jinzo anyway. Your back row is useless. It's a tough situation to play. But we're going to game 2. We're going to see Art LeQuint go first here. So let's see if his hand is just as nice as the last one. Or I'm sure Art Pierrick is playing something similar. But there's a charging guy set.
Oh, we got more back row this time. Yeah, a little bit more back row presence for this go here, but very similar to the previous start off.
Okay, we have a Gear Freed. So charging guy at 19, Gear Freed at 18. So Gear Freed can't beat over. We have a heavy back row. If that card Art LeQuint has is the Jinzo again, that's nasty. That's so nasty. So Art Pierrick giving Art LeQuint another chance to completely just destroy him. Although we saw a siding phase, so I'm sure we're seeing Offerings and Sphere Kribo here.
Yeah, if they weren't already in the main deck, they're definitely here now. We're seeing a set come down and no Jinzo this time, so we should not see an OTK come out.
Looks like it's going to be just a good old slap fight between two warriors. That's actually going to go through.
Yeah.
And okay.
Just a little 100 damage here. Anything in the end phase? Nothing in the end phase. Wow, I'm surprised with all that back row.
Yeah, I was ready to see some Zomas or anything to start the damage going. But, well, we'll see.
Let's see if we get a conflict off here from Art's opponent. And yep, there it is.
The conflict. So he has a tribute set up. And I don't know. Nothing. It can't be that lethal. Is it the Jinzo gap?
Ooh, we have a gap coming down
pretty
here.
Solid. I mean, there's nothing to flip up, but pretty solid. I mean, he's safe from. Honestly, I have no idea what. what do you say from here? I mean, it's going to beat over pretty much anything that Art LeQuint can just summon, but he also has inner conflict. You got to be aware of that. He's thinking here. So one of those back rows is going to be an answer.
So this is Zoma. So Zoma will be stuck in attack position here, but we cannot see him swing that over. But that is fine because he has a Dust Tornado.
But does he have a second one? Zoma's actually a really critical move here because gap at 22 to beat over a Zoma is deadly for our Pierrick.
Definitely, definitely.
Thanks. I wanted to pop that Dust Tornado so I could set my other back row.
Yes.
And Art LeQuint's taking that 22. Okay. Very interesting so far, but Art LeQuint still has inner conflict, and that means all the difference.
Yes, for sure. Just one Jinzo, and this game could be over right now.
And just for you folks that aren't too familiar with the deck, the monster you inner conflict with can attack your opponent directly this turn. That's why he's not just inner conflicting now to swing with Gap. He can't do that. So, okay, he's got the Gear Freed. He's got the offerings on Gap. So he's going to try and swing for 18, which won't quite kill him.
Very, very close.
But Art LeQuint is at 18 exactly.
Ooh,
So if our Pierrick has a Zoma, yeah, the Zoma will be super hot right here.
He's thinking. Now, it is very, very important to mention that in my tournament, I am not ruling that Zoma Crash Gear Freed results in damage. It is no damage because the ruling that we're going with for this tournament is that Zoma checks the field for the monster that killed it. Gear Freed would no longer be on the field, so no damage would be dealt to Art. So
interesting. Okay.
Very, very relevant to mention here.
That's huge. Okay. Good to know for any turns. I know people play it the opposite way, of course. That would be 18 to Art. But
ooh, he's gonna
that
take
kind of
that.
changes the game in this situation. Now, he's going to take that, dropping him all the way down to 150. So that's really dangerous because, you know, we're in Nightmare Wheel range.
Still nothing in the end phase, though, with that heavy, heavy back row here. Oh, here comes out the offerings. That's something to mention, too. Art cannot draw this following turn.
Yep, and neither can our Pierrick, although I think this game should be over pretty soon. So let's hope that this one card in Art's hand is the card.
Any monster will do it. Or at least try to do it. Yeah, I mean, 3 back row isn't looking like doing it, but let's see what Art has here.
Art still has inner conflict, right? Yeah, he offerings that Gap. Man, I wonder what he's holding it onto it for. He's waiting for the setup. Clearly nothing our Pierrick has in the back row is helping him right now.
Normal summon Sphere Karibo!
Oh my gosh, it's so deadly. Look at him.
You have to offerings the Sphere Karibo.
Hey, that's actually pretty money because our Pierrick already couldn't draw this next turn because the offerings before. So 2 offerings for 1 skip draw phase is pretty value. And we have an end phase Zoma.
Do we have a response? No? No dust?
This is looking pretty good for our Pierrick now. Since neither player has drawn, our Pierrick technically has the field advantage here, and he's going to try and... Oh my gosh. But that leaves Art as a sitting duck here. So if our Pierrick draws a monster, like a charging guy, it's over. We just have to hard pass here.
Exactly.
We have another unpaid Zoma.
Any monster will end this, right? Except for Command Knight and...
Oh, top deck the Gear Freed. That is so clutch. Look at that 18 exactly.
Wow, that was... I like that game a lot better than game 1. It wasn't just that really, really quick OTK, although that did show off what this deck is supposed to do. That was a lot more interesting for commentary.
My God, these games are kooky as hell. Like, I can't believe this is the finals. This makes the... You know what? This puts the format in a good light because this is fun. This is fun to watch. Even though it's a mirror, you'd think this would be a slog.
But no, yeah, very, very interesting. But super, super huge that RPR Rick here had 2 copies of offerings ready to go.
I love the offerings back and forth. Obviously, we know exactly what happened in the siding phase after game 1. Just shove the offerings in the deck. That's probably where the Nightmare Wheels went, right? Because, you know, Jinzo says no to that. Keeping the Zomas, but maybe Nightmare Wheel was the one to go.
All right, we'll see here. Naturally, Art's going to want to go second here because, you know, try to get your opponent to give you a monster to drop off here for a Jinzo. And we see a heavy, heavy back row coming out here.
Yeah, our Pierrick leaving it all in the field. But, you know, last game we saw that back row stay full for quite a while.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got all the offerings. It's 3 offerings in the back row.
Yes. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to see, a Gear Freed come down to match his opponents, and hopefully some good back row here. Yeah, wow. Let's mimic you. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Ooh, and going
That
for the
is-
crash.
Wow, the complete mirror. Do either of these players have set monsters? I don't think so. I think that we're all just hanging out in the open here.
Yeah,
I
I'd
mean, I
say
haven't seen
so.
Command Knight at all.
No, I know. No Command Knights so far. And, ooh.
Oh
we're
my
gonna see a
gosh, no way. We're
kunai
seeing
with
kunai
chain. Using to put
What
him
a
in defense,
throwback.
though. I guess he wants to
Right,
keep
'cause
the
it
tribute fodder.
breaks off Gearfried. Oh, that's weird. That's an interesting choice.
I think he wants to, yeah. So, swing up to defense. If he draws a tribute right now, this could just be lethal.
That's true. Although we've got to have offerings here. Interesting choice to run kunai.
Oh,
though.
he
I'd
drew
love
a
to see it.
tribute!
Here it comes. Here it comes. He drew a tribute. It's either Gap or Jinzo.
Oh, what a top deck. There's the gap.
All right. This is game if we don't have something, but he has, yeah,
So here
he's
comes
got
the
Zoma.
Zoma.
So he can use his back row. No, Jinzo.
Dust
Dust on the
Tornado.
Zoma. We
Oh,
have a
these
response to
dusts
that.
are coming in so clutch. That's
Oh
it!
my god.
No!
No way.
No! He had 2 Dust Tornadoes!
Oh my god, are you serious? What the hell? What kind of freaking back row is that?
Oh, no!
Oh my god, no way. I did not think this was. I thought that everyone had offerings
There's
set
Command Knight.
based on that last game. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this unknown, this dark horse R. Pierrick. Who is this guy?
I don't
Taking
know.
this in the final.
He just swooped in and just snagged up the finals against a very well-known player in Art LeQuint here. So yeah, that is phenomenal.
There was a Command Knight there. For yeah, we never saw Command Knight. That's crazy. It was just Gearfrieds and guys slapping each other.
Oh, what a top deck though. Top decking into that gap for perfect lethal on his opponent.
Wow, really good stuff.
Yeah.
It's amazing. One of the most fun mirrors I've watched, certainly. Yeah, this deck's worth looking into. I love that this is, you know, in the spotlight over Moth right now. It definitely seems like it's running very consistently.
No, yeah, definitely. If you're out there and you're looking for a good deck to play that is not Moth and you want to win some tournaments, Conflict Warrior is the way to go. I can assure you, this deck has been performing absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Yep. Especially with this Jinzo OTK. Like that's a turn 2. That's a turn 2 if you have a monster and then you get the Interconflict Tribute.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah, good stuff.
But yeah, no, once like absolutely fantastic showing from both players here, showing what this deck does best. Steal your opponent's monster. I don't care about half my life points because I'm gonna kill you right here, right now. Yeah, shout out to the French community here. Both these players showing up from the French community and making it to the finals, both on Conflict. And yeah, fantastic stuff too. Both these guys, they both get a little bit of cash. This was a free entry tournament, so you know you're walking away with something a little bit decent. And yeah, thank you so much, Rook, for joining me for this singular match here. It's always greatly appreciated. Love having you on the channel, man.
Thanks for having me.
And yeah, so I will catch you guys all tomorrow for the breakdown / analysis for this entire tournament, so you guys can see what decks are played, what decks topped, and anything else you like. And join my Discord. It's the top link in the description. Gotta join it. Stop wasting your time. Just come on, join it. Anyway, that's a wrap, guys. Peace.